Hey everyone, welcome back to The Real Chase. I am Adam, and that is
The Real Chase.
And with us today, we have a special guest, my nephew, Chase's cousin, Nick. Say hi, Nick.
Hey, I'm Nick.
All right. So we have a special show today. Every show is special here, and you know that. But Chase, before we get into the show, give the audience some instructions. Tell them what you want them to do.
Like, subscribe, make that subscribe button gray. Follow me on Instagram at @1 Real Chase, and I hope you have fun. Stay tuned.
Chase, come on, we can do better than that.
Turn on notifications.
Tell your friends. Turn on the notifications. Tell your family. Get everybody. Get your neighbors. Get everybody to subscribe. Make that button
gray.
All right. So jumping into the show, during the last show, and you're gonna have to go back and watch the episode, we pulled a couple awesome pieces of memorabilia. I had, and you're going to find this hard to believe, made a mistake as to one of the pieces of memorabilia. We pulled an autographed jersey. It was a 2002 American League MVP signed and inscribed jersey. I had given the wrong name. That was a Miguel Tejada signed jersey. Miguel Tejada. So you got to go back and watch the episode, but I wanted to correct what I had said. The other thing I want to tell you is we pulled another special piece of memorabilia. I'm not going to tell you what that memorabilia is. What I'm going to tell you is that the autograph on it is a famous pitcher with a handlebar mustache named Raleigh Fingers. People in my generation know Raleigh Fingers, not just because of his dynamic look and that handlebar mustache where his mustache curled up at the end, but he was a phenomenal Hall of Fame pitcher. So, without further ado, you want to open up some cards today?
Yeah.
All right. What do you say we get into it, and we get into it strong? Let's not mess around here. We've got a really cool Baseball Legends graded Vintage Edition Series 3 Hit Parade. So we've been very successful with this box. We've pulled all kinds of cool things. One of our shows, we pulled a Mickey Mantle. You're going to have to go back and figure out which show that is. But one of our shows, we pulled a Mickey Mantle out of one of these boxes. Let's see what we can pull out of it today. What do you say, Chase?
Let's start.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to get the plastic rolling here for you. So it's really nice to be back here in the studio. We've been doing a lot of filming outside of the studio. But to me, there's nothing like being in the studio. And I want to thank my friends over at Jacob Media for helping us with all of our production work here. Not just great friends, but the best in the biz. So you have to check them out. Check them out on YouTube as well. All right, Chase, let's see what you got.
And
Make that pull.
This is an 80 out of 100.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
All right. Put it in front of you so the camera above you can see. Chase, put it on the table in front of you. What do you have?
A PSA 7 Bob Clement.
Chase,
Hey.
put it. Is that Roberto Clemente?
Oh, it's
Roberto
Bob.
Clemente. Oh my God. Roberto Clemente, Pittsburgh Pirates, passed away early, passed away in a plane crash. He was a phenomenal Pittsburgh Pirate, Hall of Famer. Who knows what his career would have been had he not passed away early, well before his years. This is a 1963, and for a card that old, a 7 grade on a PSA, and PSA in my mind is the toughest grading company out there. That is an outstanding pull and an outstanding card. So Roberto Clemente. So they called him Bob, but his name is Roberto. All right. Now listen, we went to an amazing soccer game this week, and I feel it's only appropriate that
Chelsea.
I feel it's only appropriate that we dive in and we have Nick help us out because Nick was super excited about going to the Chelsea game. So Nick, why don't you do the honors on this box? This is a Hit Parade Emerald we've pulled a lot of Messis out of these. So let's see what we get. We have not gotten a good Ronaldo yet, but maybe today's the day.
Isn't that the one that we got the Ronaldo and Messi sticker?
We did get a Ronaldo and Messi sticker, but we haven't gotten an individual Ronaldo. So I'm gonna get the plastic rolling on this so Nick can have an easier time opening it. And then Nick, once you open it, why don't you tell the audience what it is, and you can pass it over to Chase, and he can show it on that camera over his head.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's see what you pull, Nick.
Thank you.
Let's get something strong.
All right. Wow. That is a good card. We got a Kylian Mbappe with us today. Chase, you want to
Mbappe! That's our first Mbappe!
There you go.
PSA 9. Mbappe.
Nope. Chase, put it down on the table. There you go. PSA 9, Mbappe. May I see it? So I'll show this camera over here. So
He's
Kylian Mbappe, this is a blue refractor. It's a 2020 Merlin Chrome, and it's a blue refractor. And that's a PSA 9. That's going to be a popular card. So keep in mind, guys, as you see us opening things, if you have interest in any of these cards, DM us, send us an offer. We're not opposed to selling these cards. We have a great collection, but we know that sometimes we have an opportunity to pull things that are of interest to other people. We want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to have their voice heard. And you may want to see us pull, open different boxes, open different sports. So please don't hesitate. Make sure you DM us. And if you haven't already gotten the message, hit that subscribe button. It's not too late. All right, let's move on to something else. Let's move on to something big. You guys ready for something big?
I am.
Chase, you look like you're about to fall asleep over there. You ready for something big?
Yeah.
Chase has no energy today, guys.
I do.
Some guys just can't party.
I do.
All right. He says he does. I'm going to choose to believe him. What do you say we go back to that Panini 3 and 2? Those were some good boxes, right?
They were.
All right. So Panini 3 and 2. This is baseball. So these are Panini 3 and 2 baseball cards. And what they do is they come with one slabbed autograph and a memorabilia card. And we have no idea what we're going to get in here, but we're about to find out. So Chase, why don't you open up the slabbed cards? And while you're doing that, give Nick the pack of the 3 cards that's in here that have the legends, and Nick can start to open that, and he can announce that and share that with the audience after you do your slabbed cards.
Okay. Getting them out.
Oh, I see. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I see a card with multiple pieces of memorabilia in it.
First, we have Andy Page's, and it's a 10 out of 15 signature and jersey.
So 10 out of 15. That means that there's only 15 in the entire world. Hold that up a little higher, Chase, so the camera gets a better picture. Okay. And here, let me show it as well over here. So the 10 out of 15, before you show that, Chase, the 10 out of 15, there's 15 of these in the entire world. This is a piece of his jersey, and he's a prospect. This is a piece of his jersey and an autograph, and this is in great condition. It's a beautiful card. Whenever you get a nice size piece of jersey, it has a couple different colors in it. It always makes the card a little more appealing to the eye. All right, Chase.
Next, we have a full count swatches, 13 out of 49, Diego Cartaya, and it has 5 pieces of his jersey.
That's a cool card. So not our best one of these series, but this is a pretty neat piece. So the 5 swatches of the jersey is cool. It's a 13 out of 49 Diego Cartaya. And again, this is the full count. So it's 3 and 2, right? So you have the 3 at the bottom and you have the 2. I love how they do the play on baseball terminology. All right, Nick, what did you pull?
All right. Next, we got a 2 out of 99 Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord Perry. So Gaylord Perry probably played for 22 years. There was no pitch count. Nobody cared how many innings. And I'll bet you that guy pitched as many complete games as just about anybody else. Nolan Ryan, Gaylord Perry, Phil and Joe Negro. These are guys that were heroes when I was a young guy. Awesome card. So there it is. All right. What else?
Next, we got a 44 out of 99 Willie McCovey. Here you go.
So we are collecting Willie McCovey cards.
We like Willie McCovey.
So Willie McCovey, a 500 home run club hitter. He is a Hall of Famer, and he's a player who, quietly performed. Was by all means was a good guy, and just came out, and every day, game after game, he was a high performer. That's Willie McCovey.
And if you've watched our other videos, and if you haven't, go back and look. But we pulled something of Willie McCovey's.
Yes, we do.
On a card.
Yep, we sure did.
All
We
right.
pulled it, and Chase is referring to a piece of game-used memorabilia. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Next, we got a 10 out of 25 Jordan Lawler.
All right. So that sounds like a prospect to me. Look at that. All right. So we love these prospect cards because you never know how they're going to do. All of a sudden, Jordan Lawler comes on, and we've got, look at that. I said it sounds like a prospect, and at the top it says all prospect team. So that's 10 out of 25. Another short run. These short runs of cards make them that much more valuable. All right. So we're going to open up my favorite box.
National Treasures.
Actually, my second favorite box.
Immaculate.
Because National Treasures are my favorite. But my second favorite, where we've pulled some of our most valuable cards from, are Top Sterling. Top Sterling, we pulled an Acuna and Chipper Jones card, each with a piece of their game-used jersey and with their autographs. And that was a 1-of-1, wasn't it, Chase?
Yeah. Those have to
That
go
was a
back and
1-of-1. So it doesn't get any more exclusive than a 1-of-1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it has really nice packaging.
Chase, you announced the first one?
Yep.
And why don't you let Nick announce the second one, and then Nick will hand it back to you and put that underneath the camera.
"10 years later."
So Chase just passed the hot potato because he couldn't get the box open. I have a feeling it may end up back at me.
I wanted him to open it.
You need some help? The guys around here need workouts, guys.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. So let me just show you what this looks like. So inside, there's 2 packs. Okay. And I'm going to hand 1 pack over to Chase.
And 1 pack to Nick.
And 1 pack to Nick.
Where did you cut it? Oh.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Chase, bring us home. Tell us what's in there.
They packaged
These packs
really
are
good.
packed tight. If you have to tear the outer pack, that's okay. If you guys want me to see if I can find a stronger 5-year-old to tear them open, that's okay also.
Look.
Oh, you got it. Look at you, Mr. Muscles. And I can actually see what's in there because I have X-ray vision. Vision.
Definitely.
That's one of my superpowers. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. That is a face that only a dad and a dog can love. I'm just joking. I love that face.
We just got a signed Mike Trout with a piece of his jersey and 2 pieces of his bat.
Whoa. That is an awesome card. And Chase, what's the serial on it? What's the number? Down at the bottom. Nope, on the front, towards the bottom.
4 out of 10.
There's 10 pieces. 10 pieces in the entire world. Look at that. That is why you open these boxes. Let me see that card, Chase. I'm going to show that to everybody, please. So you always have to be careful with the edges. Look at that card. Let me get a little closer. That is spectacular.
Okay, let me put it back in its case.
Here, pass the case over here because we're going to put this after the show. We take a lot of time and care to make sure that these cards are kept in immaculate condition. So we're going to put this
like the Immaculate Collection.
Like the Immaculate Collection by Panini, different brand. But we're going to put this in its own case. What do you have, Nick?
All right, I got an 8 out of 25 Rod Carew with looks like.
Okay, hold on. Rod Carew. Rod Carew.
Yeah.
Was another iconic hitter. So you know how I'm trying to think of a player that I can liken to him. Let's see. Maybe like a Ronald Acuna almost. So he was a guy, another Hall of Famer. It's got a piece of his bat, a piece of his jersey.
That looked like his pants.
And I think it's his jersey. And his autograph. Rod Carew was a first baseman, California Angels. Back then, it wasn't the Los Angeles Angels. It was the California Angels. And this is another amazing card. Guys, we're killing it here.
Yeah, we are.
You think we have time for one more?
Yep.
All right, so we'll do one last one, and we'll wrap the show. So, for the last one, I always like to do a special piece of memorabilia, but we've gotten such great memorabilia in these cards. I don't know that we can top any of this, but we're going to try. All right. So for our special piece of memorabilia today, we're going to open a Hit Parade full-size helmet autographed. We have no idea what's in here.
Justin Jefferson, hopefully, not hopefully.
All right. So Chase is rooting for Justin Jefferson.
22 out of 100.
Nick, who do you want to see?
I think a Justin Jefferson would be awesome, but I think
Jalen Hurts, maybe.
There's a lot of I'd say Jalen Hurts, but there's a lot of good, really good helmets it could be.
All right. Whoever it is, I'm sure it's going to be special. This is Diamond Edition Series 1 from Hit Parade. All right, Chase. It's a San Diego Charger. It's too heavy for Chase.
It actually is really heavy.
And it looks like Kellen Winslow. That's a Kellen Winslow helmet. How cool is that?
Wait, let me take it out.
That is a full size. That's the type of helmets that they wear on the field. And that is a full size Kellen Winslow autographed helmet. Number 80, Kellen Winslow. Other side, Chase. Other side. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Here, let me see from the front.
God. The padding in the helmet is like...
This helmet is a heavy helmet.
Yeah. And it's cool.
Kellen Winslow. All right, guys. We've had an awesome show today.
I was thinking it was Odell Beckham Jr.
He never played for the Chargers.
Oh. Wait. Who played for the Chargers that made the...
It wasn't Odell, but that's all right. Maybe we'll get him on the next one.
Yeah.
So listen, we had an awesome show today. What's your favorite piece, Chase?
Probably this helmet.
Really?
Yeah. It's really
Nick,
cool.
what's your favorite piece?
Mbappe for sure. I think that was a great pull.
It was
Mbappe was a great pull, but I got to tell you,
epic.
Nothing in my mind's better than that Trout card. That Trout card, in my mind, not only is the most valuable of what we pulled today, but that's the best card that we pulled today. The other thing that's kind of neat is that Roberto Clemente card. So listen, Chase, tell the audience, you've got some instructions. What are they?
Subscribe, turn on notifications, like, follow me on Instagram at spell out one, real Chase. And if you turn on all notifications, then just stay tuned. See you next time.
Before I let you go and before I sign off, go back and watch those other episodes. We have some great stuff. Nick, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to do more shows together. You're pretty good, man. You know that?
Thank you.
It's because you take after my side of the family. All right. Listen, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.